At about 3.5.
This is where I'm begging the head coach to let me go for it.
Punting inside the 40. Doesn't seem like you gained that much.
Right.
Got a chance to extend the drive.
He's going for it.
Or at least appearing to and trying to draw him offside, right? Timeout, Bountiful. We'll take a break. They got 4th and 3. What will they do after this timeout? Scoreless game. You're watching Bountiful and Herriman on KSLSports.com and the KSL Sports app.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun and worked hard so your family could have the things they want. Everything was going great until one night when you were hit by a drunk driver. Now you're out of work, bills are piling up, and you're worried about your family. As Utah's original personal injury law firm, our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Welcome back to Herriman High. The Mustangs taking a timeout, facing 4th and a long 3 at the 38-yard line.
Don't be surprised to see some sort of a run blitz here. And look for them to go man-to-man on the outside. That can create some matchups that you want.
Short passes the perimeter have been effective for Bountiful on this drive. They're going to hand off. White running sideways, and he cannot turn the corner. He's out of bounds, and Herriman holds. They'll take over on downs.
Classic bend, don't break. Herriman's got to feel good about giving up a few yards and then tightening up their defense. They're on 3rd and 4th down.
So Herriman had a good opening drive until the fumble ended it. They're actually in the red zone as the ball was recovered down at the 19-yard line. A 61-yard drive ended in a turnover on their first possession. We'll see what they do here on their second. Sweeney will hand it off. And Felipe across the 45 to the 46. Felici Felipe with a 7-yard gain brings up 2nd and 3.
Boy, he really pushed the pile on that run. You love the forward lean of a running back like that.
Sweeney keeps. Stood up. 1-yard gain. They're getting forward progress to the 48.
Sweeney is a big quarterback. I mean, you can just see he has got big legs. I'd like to see his pad level just a little bit lower as he's running through the middle of the field like that.
He's listed at 6'3", 215 pounds.
Whew. I got all kinds of envy right now.
You rank 100 starting quarterbacks in high school football in Utah. When it comes to the measurables, height and weight, he is going to be right near the top.
That's dang near good in college.
Felipe through the line, midfield, he's gone! Touchdown, Herriman!
Almost the exact same play that he fumbled on. Running a little power action to the right. Felipe, he hit that hole, and once he hit it, he was gone, just like you said.
You can see him just burst through a hole. One good cut, and it's all over.
High school football in the state of Utah is so good now, and so fun to watch.
Come a long way over the last 25 years. There's no doubt about it.
I mean, that play was just drawn up perfectly and executed perfectly. It's easy to draw plays perfectly. Executing's a little tougher.
Logan Gregory to hold. Sebastian Alfonso will attempt the point after. It's good, but we've got whistles, and we got a flag and a place to suggest that it's going to go against Herriman.
Especially when they blow it dead, right?
Right. Motion against the Mustangs.
On the offense. 5-yard penalty.
And they're going to have to kick it again.
Retry. Attempting to kick, number 22, Sebastian Alfonso.
So Gregory to hold again, Sebastian Alfonso. Tried the 25-yard extra point. Oh, deflected, hits the crossbar and it is short.
Could be a big play. You never know. Blocked extra point.
Take another look. Helps to have size right in the middle. So, Herriman 6, Bountiful nothing. We'll be back with the kickoff in a moment. You're watching high school football on KSLSports.com and the KSL Sports app.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
I feel like it's early 70s.
Welcome back to Herriman High School. Riley and I just reminiscing over the music choices here. That song's 50-plus years old right now. Ain't about high enough.
That song's just Remember the Titans. You don't even have to say 70s, 60s. It's just Remember the Titans.
For the Redhawks, number 25, Braden Boucher.
Time for a skin science kickoff. Braden Boucher back to return. Into the wind. That's not going to make it to the end zone. And a return up across the 20 to the 22-yard line. Gonna have to be alert in that end, Riley. It's you may not be the return guy, but the ball may not get to the return guy.
Yeah, that was you could see that get caught up in the wind there. He actually made a good move, just a little shoestring tackle.
Yeah. Toso Alafipo on the return there, just a sophomore. The wind still whipping out of the south. The flag is stretched out. Bountiful with the wind at their back here in the first quarter. And they're going to go deep on first down, but overthrown and incomplete.
Didn't have a ton of space. Would have liked to seen Malmrose throw that off his front foot. He went a little bit off his back foot on that throw. But either way, I don't know if that's a completion. I like him taking a shot early in the game, though.
But easy to overthrow the ball with this wind at your back, right?
Yeah. I mean, you have to be on, whether you're with the wind or against the wind.
Malmo's a throw underneath, complete. Boy, that's the kind of route that sets something up later in the game right there.
Yeah, and you can see the defensive backs for Herriman being really aggressive on that hitch. That's a play where you could see them running a wrap post around it or a hitch and go.
Hook and lateral. That was Will Smoot with the catch.
You're going hook and lateral in the 5 minutes to go in the first quarter?
No, just send it up for later in the game. Still something to take note of, Riley.
All right, all right.
Hit him with it early, shock him. 3rd and 5 for Bountiful. Malmrose. Oh, there's a little Patrick Mahomes jumping in the air and throwing it off platform and into coverage, incomplete. Intended there for Max Feller, but batted down, and Bountiful's going to put the ball away, and Herriman is going to get it right back, having just scored.
Well, Malmrose is an exciting quarterback. He's got really, really good presence in the pocket, and he's going to make some plays tonight. How many plays he makes will depend on his receivers and that defense for Herriman, but he's an exciting quarterback.
Bountiful to punt it away. Jake Castleberry sends it down to the 30-yard line. And a return, a 16-yard return right up the middle of the field. Let's just go north-south, Riley. There's no point in messing around, right?
You know, When I was coach, I hate it when punt returners are dancing around, going right and left, get north and south. I mean, that's a 16-yard return. I'll take that every time.
Logan Gregory with a good return there, and Herriman will take over 1st and 10 after Gregory gives him good field position with that return. 4:47 to go in the first quarter. Herriman had a good drive, fumbled on the opening possession. The long touchdown run from Felipe on the second possession. Deflected extra point, hit the crossbar, and came up short. So 6-0. Handoff, good push from the line across midfield. Down to the 41-yard line. Max Stevens getting his first carry, and the junior picks up a first down. That'll be a 12-yard gain on 1st and 10.
Max Stevens is one of the players that Herriman has really rallied around this year.
Back to Felipe through the line, and a gain of 5.
Max's mother, unfortunately, passed away due to breast cancer this summer. And Coach Rickards was telling me this young man hasn't missed a practice. He hasn't missed an opportunity to be with his team, and he's really loved the way his teammates have treated him and built him up. It's been a real nice rallying point for this team. It's a little bit of a tragedy for his mother.
Felipe hit in the backfield, powers to the 34, bring up 3rd and 3. Well, that's where it comes to the team, sense of community, camaraderie. You got to have somebody to lean on, and hopefully your teammates are there for you in a time like that.
Well, and it's so important in football. If you want to have a good team, it's just such a team sport. So when you see a guy like Max who's going through something difficult, he's showing up for his teammates, man, it makes you kind of get a gut check and say, man, I need to be showing up for my teammates the way he does.
3rd and 3. Sweeney hands it off. Felipe into the pile, and there's nowhere to go. He might have a yard. It might just be no gain.
I can't tell if that was a read zone or not. If he would have pulled that ball on that play, which I don't know that he had the option to do that.
It looked like
he had all kinds of green grass.
He did, but it looked like he was committed to handing off. 4th and 3. Are they going, or are they just trying to draw him off? Looking over the sideline to get a play call. Going to change it here based on Bountiful's look. And Felipe through the hole, 1st down. Down to the 21, a 10-yard gain on 4th and 3.
They are making all kinds of money on power right now. Running behind Castro, who's playing tight end on the offensive side of the ball, and they're getting nice movement.
Oh, hit in the backfield and dropped. Felipe losing the helmet there. Bountiful's defense coming up big. That was Carter Brooks with a tackle, although Max Feller on the blitz was in there first.
The defensive coordinator, Coach Tidwell, is not going to allow you to just get comfortable running the ball every play. He's going to bring run blitz. He's going to bring 3-man front, 4-man front. He's going to mix the defense up on you. So you can't just run the same play all night. You're going to have to be creative offensively.
2.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Herriman up 6-0 and driving. Sweeney rolling, throwing, complete at the 5. Castro, touchdown!
Boy, and all that is just a bootleg throw. He rolls out to his right, hits Castro. Castro making noise on the offensive side of the ball. And we were highlighting him as a defensive player to start the game. So this is just a good football player.
What was the quote you had for us?
He's next level. He is next level.
I think we just saw that.
Yeah.
12-0. And a point after. They're going to go for 2 from here. They've got single coverage. The ball up in the air, floats out, uncatchable, and the conversion fails. And Herriman leads 12-0. We'll take a timeout. You're watching high school football on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app.
Hi, I'm Mila. This is my story. I learn anywhere with Utah Online School. I live in Utah, and sometimes I live in Washington, D.C. I go to museums, monuments, and learn history. They are my classroom.
Utah Online School surrounds students with a team that helps them strive, grow, and compete at their highest level.
I can learn anywhere.
Utah Online School, built for focus, powered by support. Visit utahonline.org today.
Why did I choose Huntsman? To get real experience, real support, and a career focus from day one. Instead of regular classes on Fridays, we dive into workshops, build our network, and grow together. At the Huntsman School, we forge lifelong friendships, support each other through challenges, and celebrate our wins. Here, students graduate with experience and jobs waiting. We dare mighty things together. That's the Huntsman difference. Learn more at huntsman.usu.edu.
Welcome back to Herriman High School. Sebastian Alfonso with the kickoff into the wind, and again, the wind's going to hold that up. Oh, and they collide into each other, and Herriman catches a break there. The wind, the up guys aren't exactly sure what to do, and they collide into each other as Max Feller, I think, thought he was going to catch that ball. Turned out he wasn't.
Yeah, so far, trying to kick the ball deep into the wind hasn't gone well for Herriman, but it's actually worked out to their advantage because normal guys that run the ball back are not catching it, and so it's been less than desirable for Bountiful.
2:13 to go in the first period. Bountiful trailing 12-0. Big hole right up the middle.
And that's how the run game's supposed to look against a three-man front. Found a little bit of a wrinkle there.
Carter Brooks, 9 yards on first down, 2nd and 1.
Carter Brooks, the one who came through on the run blitz on the last drive and really made a great tackle defensively. We're seeing lots of players on both of these teams play both ways. That's how it always was when I was in high school. Now these guys are tapping out after the first quarter if they have to play both ways.
Pocket breaking down. Malmrose throws complete and a flag down.
It's going to be lineman downfield, I bet you.
Decent
that was a
chance.
screenplay.
Yeah, with all the scrambling going on there. Linemen have to have a clock in their head, right?
Well, just they're not supposed to on a screenplay. One of the things that
we've got a player down over at the 35-yard line. Got an injury timeout. We'll take a break. 1:27 to go in the first quarter. Herriman leading Bountiful 12-0 on KSLSports.com and the KSL Sports app.
Come on over here, get closer. Let me show you these trailers we got. Big dump, small dump, get the gooseneck. Loaded up with an ATV trailer. Flatbed, aluminum. Tilt trailers. Come check out these trailers.
Welcome back to Herriman High School. Tonight our injured player's up on off on his own power, so I just got the wind knocked out of him right there.
Oh.
5-yard penalty.
Bountiful with an illegal substitution. That was the penalty. So it's going to be 2nd and 6 at the 26 now for the Redhawks.
Which isn't the worst penalty in the world. You're still in 2nd and 6, but sledding looking a little bit more difficult for Bountiful right now than it did in the first drive.
Nothing there for Brooks this time.
Big number 4, Castro, right there on the play. He is loaded up. He is in a 3-point stance on the right-hand side, and he's coming downhill on almost every play.
Jake Castleberry with the carry there. He's now in. After Brooks got a couple of series here to open it, Castleberry now in a running back. Malmrose fakes, rolls out, throws complete. And that is a first down on 3rd and 5. They get just enough, hitting Max Feller over on the far side.
Malmrose doing a nice job. When they run that little bootleg, he's just taking what the defense gives him. And that could pay off big time later, because when you hit those short routes, when you are boring the stands with completions, DBs start to creep up. They start to get a little bit antsy, and that's where big plays open up over the top.
We had some whistles, a little conference. The Bountiful coaches are on the field, and they are angry. There.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Bountiful.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. Well, you rolled with the 5-yard penalty as a former offensive coordinator.
Can't roll with 15.
Will bring up first down and 25 yards.
So 1st and 25 for the Redhawks back at their own 19-yard line, and that feels like a drive killer. It may not be. 26 seconds left in the quarter. Bountiful is in a hole deep in their own end here. Malmrose went over to the sideline for a little instruction. Now he steps back into the huddle. Malmrose will throw on 1st and 25. They are going deep, and he's got a man, and it's just off the fingertips. Riley so close. Braden Boucher was open.
That was the same play that they ran earlier where I was like, oh, he threw it off his back foot a little bit. That time, Malmrose, you watch on this replay, he steps right into it and puts that ball right on the money. Bountiful will see that one tomorrow on film, and they'll want it back.
There are always a few plays, right?
Oh, always.
Have you watched The Perfect Game on film yet?
Nope. Where that one gets...
On the quarterback keeper, and the ball is out. Herriman thinks they have it, and they do.
Oh.
Are they going to call him down? No, it's Herriman's ball.
The head referee pointed one way, the side judge pointed another, and then the side judge was like, nope, sorry, I messed that up. That's where I was surprised, because I saw the ball come out. Boom, the ball comes out.
By number 26, Gavin Buck.
4 seconds left in the quarter, and Herriman takes over the chance to blow this game open.
So this is where, you know, Peyton Manning always says every game comes down to 4 or 5 plays. You just never know which one they're going to be.
The turnover before that, what could have been a big gainer.
Big gainer, now a turnover. Now you're talking 3 plays already in this game that are big.
Gavin Fox with the fumble recovery. Can Herriman cash in? They're going to go right to the end zone. Overthrown, incomplete. That was closer to being picked off than it was being caught there. Will Smoot dropping back there trying to pick it off, but the ball was over his head. That brings us to the end of the first quarter. Herriman with a 12-0 lead and threatening to add more. We're back with the second quarter in a moment on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app.
Are we there yet?
I know.
Yes,
Nice.
You got this blue truck.
Can you wear this?
Continue on I-84 East for 250 miles.
On the car, everything is looking great. Tires, brakes, and everything check out fantastic. Perfect.
Howdy, partner.
Whoa!
More popcorn?
Thanks so much.
Welcome back to Herriman High School. Start of the second quarter. Herriman up 12-0. They've got a 2nd and 10 after the fumble recovery. looking to make it a 3-score game, and they now have the wind at their back.
You know, you watch these two teams, both teams executing at a high level. You know, one of the guys that we haven't really mentioned yet, who is just an excellent player, is Toa Fainga, the left tackle. And
there's a handoff, and Felipe picking his way forward is down to the 10-yard line. He's close to a first down.
Right as I said that, I see him caving down the left side of the line. Toa Fainga is another great football player for Herriman. He is next level.
They marked him a yard short, 3rd and 1, a 9-yard gain for Felipe, and now substitutions for Herriman. They're still trying to get the play call in.
I don't see the play clock on either end.
There's one down here, but it's off.
Right, and there's one over here that's off.
And the ump should be cutting, and Herriman's going to take a timeout and regroup. So we'll take a break. You're watching high school football on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app.
Oh, hold up, sweetie. Hospital bills from the accident piled up and insurance company just won't pay for it. Bike's gotta go.
After a car wreck, the insurance company wants you to settle fast for less than you deserve. Don't let them.
Before you talk to the insurance company, talk to us.
Craig Swap and Associates fights to make sure you don't leave money on the table. One call, that's all.
801-444-4444.
As of now, he decides to exercise.
Third down and 1 on the field. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Welcome back to Herriman. It is 3rd and 1 for Herriman at the Bountiful 11. They'll give it to Felipe. He's got the first down. He's inside the 5, down to the 4.
Well, they're just doing a great job getting movement on the offensive line. And Felipe is a strong, powerful runner.
First down and goal. Ball on the 5-yard line.
First and goal for Herriman now. The ball inside the 5. We'll call it the 4-yard line. They're going to give it to Felipe, and he was going to cut it back and walk in, but we got a flag down, whistles across the way, and when they blow it dead before the play happens, Riley, there's very limited options, right?
Typically a false start.
Oh, it is the rare time. It is on the defense, and they blew the play dead. So, half the distance to the goal. They'll put the ball down at the 2, and it's first and goal there for Herriman.
You know, we were talking about the play clock earlier. That was one of the things that we didn't have when I was in high school. It was the first thing that I was looking for when I got to anybody's opposing field when I played in college.
And Felipe straight ahead to the goal line. Did he break the plane? Yes, he did. The line judge makes the call. Felipe is in. His second touchdown of the game, and it's 18-0. Well, will they go for 1 or 2 here? The way they're scoring, I'm not sure it matters.
I think you just go for 1. I think you chase points later, personally.
And it looks like you're probably right as they shift the offensive line over. And the kick is good, and Herriman takes a 19-0 lead. Bountiful try to change the momentum and get on the board. Next, stay with us right here on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app.
Yes, this was the best angle.
Life can get a little messy.
No way. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Best day ever.
Some taps create chaos.
No.
Tap Spend gives you 1% cash back when you spend and 2.75% APY when you don't. Tap responsibly. Visit tapbank.com.
Welcome back to Herriman High School. Herriman fumbled on their opening possession. They have scored touchdowns on the next 3 possessions. They have yet to punt in this game. 10:35 to go in the second quarter. The Mustangs leading Bountiful 19-0.
Super important right now that Bountiful gets some sort of an answer here, or this game could get out of hand. They've been moving the ball, shot themselves in the foot with a couple of different plays and a couple of different penalties that have hurt them. They're capable of moving the football. They've just got to work as a unit and make sure that all of them are on the same page on this drive. Give themselves a little bit of hope going into the second half. Well, we have 10 minutes left in the second quarter. Just give themselves a little bit of hope in this game, period.
Getting a different ball here for Sebastian Alfonso to kick off with. The wind at his back. Expect a touchback here, but we'll see how that works out. Flag still stretched out down at the south end of the field. The wind blowing from the south and north, right to left as you watch it. Blowing the cloud cover out, and I'm fine with that.
You okay with that?
There's the Skin Science kickoff. They go with a short pooch punt, fielded at the 21-yard line, and up across the 30, and then out of bounds. Nice little return there by Max Feller. After an hour and 20-minute delay for thunder, lightning, a massive downpour last night, and a game that went to almost 11 o'clock. Yeah, I'm good with this.
You're okay with this?
I'm okay with this, guys.
Hey, you worked hard last night.
Ball spotted on the 30
True story.
yard line.
We'll go with that.
Redhawks football.
Were you at Wasatch? Is that where you were last night?
Yeah, it was Cedar at Wasatch.
That's right. Be interesting to see how Wasatch and Deer Creek, how fast they can come back. Wasatch has had some really good football teams. Whenever you split the high schools in half, usually takes a couple minutes.
Well, our scoreboard is incorrect. You can ignore that right now. We'll work on that in a second. It's 19-0, not 25, but
who's in charge of that?
No comment, Riley. I've been nailing the replays.
You have.
I don't know why when it went to 19, it went blank. I hit it one more time, it went to 25. I don't know what to tell you.
Hey, I'm impressed. You've been multitasking all night.
Until now. All right, 10 minutes to go in the half. Bountiful. They need something, a little life, a little change of momentum here. What can they do? 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line. Malmrose is going to give it. It's Boucher. And I don't think Bountiful's had a lot of success here trying to run around the Herriman defense.
Well,
lose a couple there.
Frustrating part of that, about that play as an offense coordinator is up front, everything was blocked. It was your wide receiver that missed his block on the corner. It makes it hard to run sweep if you can't get that block from the wide receiver.
Malmrose to throw, screen pass underneath to Brooks. Brooks down the sideline, Brooks across midfield, big gain, out of bounds at about the 40.
Boy, that looked like it was going to be a big hit. He barely got him out of bounds. Brooks running low to the ground. Bountiful's tried to set up the screen a couple of times. That's the first time they've really been able to make it work, and it hit for a big yardage. They just gashed Herriman's defense on that screen play.
Mark him at the 39-yard line. So earlier, They had the flag on the screenplay, but here it works to perfection. They'll go right back to the ground and try to run right at Herriman. Brooks with some tough yards up the middle. He'll pick up about 2, maybe 3.
Brooks packs a punch, man. Don't let his size fool you. He's got a little bit of that Christian McCaffrey build, right? Can catch the ball, can run the ball. He's got some bigger legs. Keeps those legs going in contact.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
You're going to have to tackle him and make sure you wrap when you're tackling Brooks.
Malmrose rolling out, looking, throwing, and his receiver falls down, and we got a flag. I don't think his receiver fell down. I think his receiver got crushed, and that is going to be a penalty. Braden Boucher taking one for the team. He's up now, but that shook him up.
Well, I mean, dude, that almost felt like a veteran NFL play because Malmrose saw it, and then he just threw it to the receiver like, hey, man, did you guys see that?
Yeah. You're right. You're right. Yeah. He did. Throw the ball there, make the refs call it.
Make the refs call it.
So our second personal foul of the game. Got one each way now. 15-yard penalty. That's going to be another first down for Bountiful. So the drive continues. A big screen pass, 15-yard penalty here. Some hard yards between the tackles mixed in.
Now getting down inside the red zone. You can be sharp down here, get some points on the board. You can feel a lot better about this first half.
Malmrose looking to throw. Out in the flat, overthrown, and that's probably just as well. Because the defense is closing fast, and Carter Brooks might have gotten blown up.
Yeah, that was a play. They came up hard with the corners. They got a good bump on the outside receivers. He was trying to look over the middle. Didn't feel like there was anything. Tried to go to his check down. I think if he hits that check down, it's a -5 instead of an incomplete pass. So sometimes an incompletion is a blessing. Not very often, but that one was.
Malmrose, pump fake, looking, pocket breaks down, he's flushed out. Complete on the sideline, but no room to run there at the 25-yard line. That's actually going to be a loss of a couple as he hits Max Feller, but Feller tackled immediately.
When, you know, the Herriman defensive line right there is just doing a great job of getting pushed up into the face of Malmrose, making it hard for him to be able to see downfield and make the throws downfield that he wants to make. Even as athletic as Malmrose is, there's not a lot of places to go with the ball where you feel confident with defensive linemen in your face.
Malmrose on 3rd and long, flushed again, throws and it's picked off, intercepted into the 18, up the sideline for a little bit of a return there. Another turnover, Herriman with their second takeaway, Logan Gregory with the pick.
And this is where if I'm Malmrose's quarterback coach, I'm just like, hey man, I get it that you're a competitor. I get it that you want to make plays that can help your team win. But you can't force a play like that, right? Like he's a competitor. He wants to win this game. He's trying to make plays. That was a play where probably the first time tonight that I saw him force a throw that maybe wasn't there.
And time for Herriman go back to work now with a 19-0 lead, 7:26 left in the first half. The ground attack has been punishing. Felipe has just been 1 8, 10, 12-yard run after another, and he had the big 51-yarder for the first touchdown. They're going to throw it here off the play action. Sweeney rolls out. Now he's going to tuck, brings it back to the near side, and brought down after a short gain. He ran about 40 yards. He picked up about 2.
Just a great open field tackle by Tidwell. Tidwell came down from the safety spot, and that is a picture-perfect tackle from a safety on a big quarterback. Looks looks like they've moved Tidwell over to right corner now instead of safety.
Hand off to Stevens, and he pushes the pile out to about the 39-yard line. Third and manageable, third about 3 for Herriman. See if they bring Felipe back into the backfield here on 3rd and 3.
27, Ami Bountiful. Gain of 3 on the play. 3rd down and 5.
So it's going to be 3rd and 5. They did not let it get to the 39. He's at 37. There's a throw for a first down, and it is complete just across the 45-yard line. Britton Wall with the catch.
Britton Wall's had some nice catches tonight. That was a nice route. Great catch in traffic. Another great throw by Sweeney.
8-yard gain, first down. They go no huddle right back to the line of scrimmage. Felipe across midfield down to the 46. A pickup, well, they're going to mark him at the 47. A pickup 7.
Yeah, and I just love the way he runs. That first cut that he makes is always downhill. He's a heck of a running back.
They're going to throw. That's deflected and intercepted. And Bountiful with the turnover and the return across the 40, across midfield. Braden Boucher with the pick off the deflection, and Bountiful trading turnovers, and they'll have a short field to work with.
Well, Boucher was the one that got knocked silly on that pass play on their last offensive possession. Now it'll be interesting to see how Bountiful, responds. One of the things that's happened tonight is Herriman's given up yards in between the 20s, but once it's gotten close to the red zone, they have really stiffened up and made it difficult for Bountiful to move the ball. So let's see if the offense coordinator for Bountiful has a little bit of an answer here, and see if Malmrose can recover from forcing the ball last series. Let's see what kind of magic he can work here, because he is an exciting and fun quarterback to watch.
Hunter Malrose gonna hand it off on first down. Brooks running hard, staying on his feet inside the 35. And they're going to keep the clock rolling and go out of bounds.
Tough runner.
They're going to spot it at the 35, a gain of 4.
Gain of 4 yards on the play. Brings up 2nd down and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Malmrose has been comfortable on the run. He's rolling. He's throwing deep into the wind. Underthrown, incomplete. Almost picked off down there at the goal line. That's as a receiver. Cale Larson had to turn into a defensive back there to break that up.
Herriman defensive backs are playing excellent defense, not giving huge openings for these receivers and for Malmrose to throw to.
That was almost another interception there for Logan Gregory. Just had one a minute ago.
Yo, it's real close to being intercepted.
4:41 to go in the first half. Herriman with a 19-0 lead. Bountiful facing a 3rd down. Malmrose throws close to the marker. It'll depend on the spot. It's complete.
I think he's going to give it to him.
Will Smoot was right at the marker at the 28-yard line, and it'll be a first down for Bountiful. We've got a player down on the field. We will take a break while they tend to him. You're watching high school football on KSLSports.com and the KSL Sports app.
When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces.
So tell me what happened. You just came in and sideswiped me, bro.
I got hit by a drunk driver.
And it hurts worse than that time that I was dropped. Tailgate. Who would have thought?
I guess you can say we've seen everything. And I mean everything.
Juliet would never use these.
Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
You never know how life's best adventures might begin. Our closest friends can often come by surprise. Our favorite memories are shaped by the experiences we share. Our brightest moments happen when someone believes in us. See yourself in a brilliant future at Weber State.
All right, welcome back to Herriman High School. Herriman with a 19-0 lead.
Well done, DJ.
I didn't do it. I got some help. I cannot tell a lie. I got some help. Help! A little help.
Help, please.
All right, Bountiful facing a 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Nice little completion. Just took that curl route, sat right in the zone.
Last play resulted in a 7-yard gain.
Again, the closer they get to the 20-yard line, the more this Herriman defense is stiffened up.
Malmrose with Brooks out into the pattern. Good protection, stands in, throws incomplete. You can see the wind knocking that down. Throwing right into the teeth of the wind.
Kind of like that throw. When you run a corner and the safety's kind of running over the top, you want to bend that receiver out. I like the attempt on that throw. That wide receiver needs to recognize that ball a little bit sooner and kind of break it out as well.
I think that was Olivaquala over there. JT Olivaquala, the intended receiver. 4:17 to go in the half, 2nd and 10. Malmrose looking, throwing to the ends, picked off at the 5, and a return up the sideline, out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Another turnover, it is Satuala, and in our pregame conversation, the whole talk was about turnovers,
right?
Giveaways, takeaways.
Yeah, I think he said 2 years ago they had 30 interceptions, and a year ago they had less than 5.
Yeah.
Right, and he was like, "We need to play better."
That was Bountiful.
Sorry, I was talking to Bountiful.
Yep.
Got it turned around. Great defensive play right there, though. Don't think Malmrose saw him. That's why you got to be careful when you throw late down the middle when you're scrambling.
.408 left in the half. They're going to hand it off and run it on 1st down, get a couple of yards there. Rocco on the carry there. Going to rotate some running backs through here with a 3-score lead.
Gain of 4 yards on the play will bring up 2nd down and 6.
2nd and 6 now for Herriman.
Look, this is a place in the game where if you're Bountiful, you really want to coach toughness with your guys here.
We got another player down. Hold that thought, Riley. We'll be back in a moment. We'll take a break right here on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app. Your point about toughness, Riley, is Bountiful tries to come up with a stop here.
Well, this is where you got to really teach toughness. You got to have your guys, you're going to be in 5A, you're not in 6A. You just got to teach that no-quit attitude and see what kind of plays that you can make here.
Whoa, trick play. Was that an inside handoff?
Well, yeah, number 50, the defensive lineman for Bountiful, actually got his hand on that. That could have been really dangerous.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Take another look at it, see if we can see it here. Yeah, you can see it get upfield, and wow, really close to a turnover right there. Bountiful was almost back in business here. Clock moving, 3:13 left in the half. It's 3rd and 9 now for Herriman. They'll throw underneath, completed the 15. Good open field tackle there at the 20-yard line. And Bountiful's going to hold and get the ball right back.
There's a lot of green grass there if he doesn't make that tackle. You know, sometimes plays like that just go down in the stat sheet as like, oh, nice tackle. But that might have prevented a touchdown, believe it or not.
I'm with you. It looked like there was a lane. Run to daylight, right?
Yeah. There's a lot of room to run.
4th and 7. They will punt it away. And overhand kick, fair catch at the 40-yard line. And Bountiful will take over right there. Max Feller with the fair catch. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us.
It's a busy morning in your house, but for you, it's just another day. You're the one who makes it all happen. The school runs, the practices, and don't forget the recitals. But one day, everything changed when a sudden accident left you injured with your vehicle wrecked as Utah's original person.
Welcome back to Herriman. Bountiful with a handoff. Oh, and a huge hit in the backfield. Carter Brooks. No way forward, and he gets buried. Tagaloa with the tackle there.
6-yard loss on the play. Brings up second down.
A sophomore with a big hit for a big loss. 6 yards.
Yeah, that was. You'd like to see a young safety come up and fill like that. That guy might have a future, because you don't see a lot of sophomores coming up and filling the lane like that.
2 minutes left in the half. 2nd and 16 for Bountiful. Malmrose throws complete, short, that hit immediately, just a gain of a couple, maybe 3 yards.
Malmrose's pass is complete to number 3, Madden Parks.
Madden Parks with the catch for the short gain.
Number 26, Gavin Fox.
Herriman calls timeout. They want the ball back.
We'll take a break. You're watching high school football on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app.
Law firm. Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Nobody in Utah has more Toyota trucks than Orem Toyota. With multiple Toyota locations, we simply carry more trucks than anyone. And every single one comes with one simple promise. The price you see online is the price you pay. That's our full offering price with every dealer add-on and a $499 dock fee included. You only add tax, title, and registration. No games, no gimmicks, and no surprises. Orem Toyota, you lead the way. Shop every truck online today at oremtoyota.com.
For those who run on grit.
Herriman with a 19-0 lead over Bountiful. Bountiful facing a 3rd and 13 at their own 37. They got to get right to the midfield stripe. Malmrose with time. Now he steps up away from pressure. Throws, and the receiver Brooks fell down. Incomplete. 4th and 13. Bountiful's going to punt the ball away.
Herriman defense there getting pressure with just their defensive line. There was no blitzing going on. That makes it hard on an offense. If you don't have to blitz and you can get pressure on the quarterback, it can make for a long night.
On the punt, Bountiful number 0, Jake Castleberry. And back to return for the Mustangs, number 9.
Castleberry to punt the ball away. Into the wind. It's going to land at the 40. They get a good roll at the 35, inside the 30. And down at the 28, and Herriman will take over there with a 19-0 lead.
We're driven by more, who need a trailer that can keep up. Make moves with Trailer Boss. Unrivaled selection, unparalleled service. No comparison. Trailer Boss. Make boss moves.
.132 to go in the first half. Herriman with the ball and a 19-0 lead. We saw them go beyond the 2 deep in the last possession, but Felipe's back at running back.
It's because he's good. They're going to work on their 2-minute drill here.
Play action, throw underneath, complete, coming to the sideline and out of bounds to stop the clock after a short gain right there. They're going to mark that a 8-yard pickup, 9-yard pickup out to the 37-yard line. West England with the catch.
A little bit of a veteran play, catching the ball, getting out of bounds.
.126 to go, another quick throw to the sideline, another short gain, this time to Hayes Priest. Senior steps out of bounds with 1:26 left in the half. He picks up the first down they didn't get on the last one there. It came up a little short. So that'll move the chains and make it 1st and 10 at the 42.
A little empty formation. Sweeney in control of this offense.
Sweeney steps up, floats it to the sideline, incomplete. Throw it where it's either caught or it's incomplete. Take no chances.
Right.
And right
better than getting sacked right there.
Right at the sideline is going to stop the clock. Either way. Minute 20 to go. 2nd and 10 at their own 42. Sweeney with the empty backfield, good protection. And now he's going to run. Pick up a yard and get out of bounds, and it's going to be 3rd and 9. Time to take a shot, Riley. If it gets picked, it's as good as a punt.
Hard to take a shot. Coach Tidwell moved his kid back to safety. Mason Tidwell, who's a great defensive back, has a lot of experience, a senior defensive back, but they're trying to keep them in front of them. They're trying to make sure that they don't get any big plays, make them really kind of like get some short passes here and there. So I'd like to see him attack the middle of the field more here.
A lot of time for Sweeney. Now he'll throw in a little behind the intended receiver and incomplete. Britton Wall could not reach back and pull that in.
So Coach Rickards will have some film now of their 2-minute offense, and they can really learn from this experience. You know, the game is not totally out of hand. It's got a little bit sloppy in the second half of this second quarter.
Big special teams play would be useful now. Sebastian Alfonso gets the punt away. Fake the fair catch and let the ball go into the end zone for a touchback. It'll be Bountiful's ball when we return to Herriman High. Stay with us.
At Skin Science Institute, we offer top-tier educational experience in aesthetics, including the finest facility, the most comprehensive curriculum, and a team of highly experienced professionals. We take pride in our fun and exciting culture to give our students a positive learning environment while training on the best machinery the industry has to offer. We ensure our graduates not only receive the best education, but also step into their careers with confidence thanks to our robust job placement support. Start your journey as an esthetician today. Our monthly start dates and financial aid opportunities make it easy to jump in. Visit our website at www.skinscienceinstitute.com to schedule a tour and enroll now.
So Bountiful runs it right up into the line there, and Brooks picks up about a yard.
From this part of the field,
just get to the locker room.
Yeah, the way the offense is gone, you got to get to the offense, regroup, draw some things up on the board, and see what you can do to have a better second half.
27 seconds left on the clock here in the first half, and expect another run play. Sure enough, Brooks, maybe a yard, maybe just back to the line of scrimmage. And now they don't need to snap it again. And Kemper Castro, who is our player to watch,
making plays offensive and defensively in this first half.
And the clock's going to run out. We're going to go to halftime. Herriman with a 19-0 lead over Bountiful. What have you thought of the opening quarters here?
Well, I feel like Bountiful has moved the ball. I think the defense for Herriman has been opportunistic. I think the offense for Herriman to start out the game was really good because they were running the ball. It looked like they're trying to work on their pass game a little bit. Got a little bit shaky, but look for them to run the ball again here in the second half and really try and put this game away as soon as they can.
All right, we're going to take a break. Coming up here at the half, conversation from our preseason special at Davis High with the new executive director of the Utah High School Activities Association. That's on the way here at the half. And Herriman has a 19-0 lead at halftime. Stay with us.
Everyone knows that having a good credit history makes it easier to save money and get approved for the things in life you need, like credit cards, auto loans, home loans, and a lot more. But here's the problem. Building your credit history takes time. That's why UCCU created Credit Builder, an innovative loan program designed to help you build your credit history and raise your credit score. Visit UCCU.com to start building or rebuilding your credit today. UCCU. Love where you bank.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
Strong Volkswagen is setting you free from high payments and high interest rates. It's our Freedom to Drive sale. Lease a new 2026 Volkswagen Jetta S from $199 a month. Get rates as low as 1.9% APR. Or save up to $5,000 on select new VW models. Plus oil changes are only $59.95, and every vehicle is backed with our no-charge lifetime warranty. Only at Strong Volkswagen. Break free from high prices during our Freedom to Drive sale. Visit strongvw.com.
Some people are born to solve problems, to lead the charge, to build better solutions, to be the driving force behind advanced technologies, to strengthen digital defenses. They're the experts our future needs. Find your brilliance at Weber State.
Welcome back to our reveal show, our high school football schedule this year for Game Night Live, and we now welcome a special guest, the new executive director of the UHSAA, Ryan Bishop. We didn't plan this, but we're doing the show at Davis. You coached a long time for Davis. Is it kind of cool to kind of look at things full circle here, and now you're sitting here where you used to coach?
Well, I'm not going to lie. It burst my bubble a little bit. I thought you planned it because you had me on the show. No,
should have kept that to myself.
No, it's been great. I actually got here a little bit ago and walked around and walked up and down the halls and saw the whole the old office, and been out on the field. So it's a walk down memory lane. It's been great to be here.
We're really excited about the new partnership. Well, you shouldn't call it new, but the extended partnership we have, being able to do TV games and streaming now of the championship events. What was it about this opportunity with KSL that the UHSA felt this was the right move for you guys?
Well, I hadn't been on the job very long when I was approached about it, from our corporate sponsor people there in the office. In fact, I don't even know if I was officially on the job. And to me, it's a no-brainer because I have a strong belief that KSL sports and the high school space go hand in hand. I think that's what people think of when they think of KSL sports. And I know for, me being a building principal the last several years and things, that it was just synonymous when our teams were to be able to, when our teams were participating, to be able to stream and watch during the school day and all the different things. So it was a no-brainer to me. And I just really appreciate the opportunity now that you're providing a platform for people to consume high school activities, sports, all the things in multiple different ways.
So Ryan, football is the most popular sport in this country, but there are a lot of kids playing other sports. And I know what's important to me personally, and I've kind of guessed what's important to the UHSA, but I really like you to spell it out. How important is it to have baseball and softball and girls and boys basketball and boys and girls volleyball and on down the line, have all these other sports get the same type of treatment as football? They're not going to be football, but to have them be valued, put on TV and have them televised around the state.
Well, I mean, you just hit the nail on the head, but it's imperative. And obviously, yeah, football and you talk about basketball, soccer's gotten huge, all those things. Let me tell you this. You know what one of the most streamed things were as we kind of ran the numbers on it? Yeah. Drill. Yeah. Drill.
Oh,
I mean, come on.
We know. Wildly popular.
The drill world in the state of Utah. And so it's so fun to be able to recognize all those students and those student athletes participating across the state. And that's what I had a couple, principals here that shaped the future of my career here at Davis. And one of the things they used to say is, it is all about that game on Friday night. And when you go out to a football game on Friday night, you have all these different groups, the student government's involved, the cheerleaders are involved, the drill team, all these different things. But the bottom line is when you go up to a tennis match on a Tuesday afternoon, it's just as important to those student athletes and those kids. And so that's why I love this partnership, is I just think it gives us a way to get all of our sports and activities throughout the state and really throughout the country, grandparents, cousins, relatives, family, friends, living all over. And that's the cool thing about it.
Ryan, I'd love to ask you, you've been a coach, you've been an administrator, now obviously executive director at the UHSAA, a lot of experience. And I love that you're listening to everyone from across the state. But when you look at kind of the state of high school sports in the state of Utah right now, where do you feel like they are? How do you feel like they are in terms of where they're at, where they're going, and maybe anything that's top of mind for you?
Well, it gives me cold chills a little bit for you to ask me that. And I was just filming a social media video out here a minute ago before I got on with you guys. And one of the things we said on it was high school activities is the most pure form of competition on the planet. That's what we kind of said in the video. And as I've had an opportunity to meet with executive directors from across the nation this summer, it's been evident to me that just like everything else, I don't want to say we're under attack, but there's a lot of outside forces that are coming down, trickling down, so on and so forth, and up into high school activities. But so much of it is still for the love of the game, and that's the part that you're just never going to be replaced. And we're so unique in the state of Utah. I was just telling somebody the other day, you can go to West High School in the middle of Salt Lake, right next to your guys' office, and they still have a community surrounding that. You go to Panguitch High School in rural Utah, and there's a community feel to their high school, and everybody's involved in it. And it's unique in the state of Utah. Not everybody's like that. And as I've talked to executive directors again this summer, a lot of them are feeling that. But we have that here in Utah, and it just makes me excited to kind of try to keep that as we have all these outside forces trying to tweak and change things all the time.
Heavy duty isn't just a feature, it's a process. That's why Trailer Boss exclusively works with manufacturers as committed to the craft as we are. And that's how heavy duty happens.
Nobody in Utah has more Toyota trucks than Orem Toyota. With multiple Toyota locations, we simply carry more trucks than anyone. And every single one comes with one simple promise. The price you see online is the price you pay. That's our full offering price with every dealer add-on and a $499 dock fee included. You only add tax, title, and registration. No games, no gimmicks, and no surprises. Orem Toyota, you lead the way. Shop every truck online today at oremtoyota.com.
Why did I choose Huntsman? To get real experience, real support, and a career focus from day one. Instead of regular classes on Fridays, we dive into workshops, build our network, and grow together. At the Huntsman School, we forge lifelong friendships, support each other through challenges, and celebrate our wins. Here, students graduate with experience and jobs waiting. We dare mighty things together. That's the Huntsman difference. Learn more at huntsman.usu.edu.
Come on over here, get closer. Let me show you these trailers we got. Big dump, small dump, get the gooseneck. Loaded up with an ATV trailer. Flatbed, aluminum. Tilt trailers. Come check out these trailers.
It's in the thrill of starting strong, making gains. It's the real connections in between. It's in the satisfaction of being on the move. That brilliant feeling of getting somewhere.
Welcome back at halftime. Neil Diamond on the PA. The wind blowing the flags. Herriman with a commanding 19-0 lead here at the half. We're going to have more high school football for you tomorrow here on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app. Duchesne and South Summit, Millard and South Sevier, a doubleheader at Snow College. You'll be able to see that on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app. And then next week, another full schedule of games. Riley and I, next Friday night, will be there for the Battle of the Rocks, Skyline and Olympus. We have a couple dozen games for you every week. And this year we've added Thursday games as well. So games Thursday and Friday here on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app. All right, we'll be back with the start of the third quarter. Herriman leading 19-0. Stay with us on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app.
If you're ready to turn your passion for beauty into a career, choose the school setting the standard. At Skin Science Institute, you'll learn in a beautiful, state-of-the-art facility with more advanced treatment training than any other aesthetic school in Utah. Our industry-leading curriculum provides advanced, hands-on training with real clients using the latest technology in a clinical learning environment. Parents can feel confident in a nationally accredited program committed to student success. Skin Science Institute, where your future begins.
Everyone knows that having a good credit history makes it easier to save money and get approved for the things in life you need, like credit cards, auto loans, home loans, and a lot more. But here's the problem. Building your credit history takes time. That's why UCCU created Credit Builder, an innovative loan program designed to help you build your credit history and raise your credit score. Visit uccu.com to start building or rebuilding your credit today. UCCU. Love where you bank.
Strong Volkswagen is setting you free from high payments and high interest rates. It's our Freedom to Drive sale. Lease a new 2026 Volkswagen Jetta S from $199 a month. Hit rates as low as 1.9% APR. Or save up to $5,000 on select new VW models. Plus, oil changes are only $59.95, and every vehicle is backed with our no-charge lifetime warranty. Only at Strong Volkswagen. Break free from high prices during our Freedom to Drive sale. Visit strongvw.com.
Some people are born to solve problems, to lead the charge, to build better solutions, to be the driving force behind advanced technologies, to strengthen digital defenses. They're the experts our future needs. Find your brilliance at Weber State. It's in the thrill of starting strong. Making gains. It's the real connections in between. It's in the satisfaction of being on the move. That brilliant feeling of getting somewhere.
Welcome back to Herriman High School. Third quarter about to begin. Herriman with a 19-0 lead. And Riley, we want to revisit a couple of the players that we spotlighted at the start of the broadcast. There are Trucordia players to watch. Kemper Castro for Herriman and Hudson Malmrose for Bountiful. And for Malmrose, he's done a lot of good things. Obviously, thrown a couple picks, wants a couple of those back. But in an opener and you're pressing a little bit, hey, these things happen, right?
He's also made a couple of really good throws that weren't caught.
The deep one.
Yeah, he's made a couple of really good throws that have been caught. Look, as you're progressing as a quarterback, one of the things that just gets a lot faster and a lot tighter windows is as you get closer to the red zone. And, he'll learn as he goes. He's very talented. He's got arm talent. He's got great pocket presence. I really like the way he's played. Obviously, he wants the interceptions back, but this is a phenomenal athlete with a bright future ahead of him.
We talked about Kemper Castro, the impact he makes defensively, and we've certainly seen some good work there, but there's no question his play of the game was the touchdown catch offensively as a tight end, not defensively as an end.
Well, he played awesome defensively. He is a load at 6'4", 235 pounds. Very good football player, but it was fun to see him catch that ball, and he really had to kind of make an effort to get that thing into the end zone, and you can see that he's an athlete. He's got swagger to him, and he's a great athlete.
We'll see how much they see of him. The next score will tell us a lot, right?
Yeah, and Bountiful deferred to start the half. They'll get the ball. It's going to be important that they somehow get some points on the board to get some momentum going and get some confidence going for that offense.
If Bountiful gets the next touchdown, then the game still hangs in the balance and the starters stay in. If Herriman gets the next touchdown, then maybe we start to see them move down the roster a little bit.
Yeah, or moving guys around to see if they fit better somewhere else, right?
Yeah, that too. You're right. You're right.
All in all, though, isn't it great to be out just watching football? I know you did a game last night. For me, I'm looking at this Wasatch Mountain range here, and almost every field in the state of Utah, high school field, has really just got an incredible view. Football in the state of Utah, since I played here, is phenomenal. It is well coached. It is well designed. Both of these teams are well coached. Sometimes you have players that have better players than the other teams, and you might be fundamentally sound and not be able to make the plays that you want because you just don't have the players. But both of these teams well coached, playing hard, good football players on both sides of the ball. Fun to watch.
I don't want to say there's a little bass here on the sound system, but the bass starts pumping to the roof of the press box where we are located.
That was a little Technotronic Pump Up the Jam from my junior year in high school, and it is pumping up here, and it is moving the platform that we're on back and forth.
All season long. Every purchase supports our outstanding student athletes. And
Scores tonight brought to you by Huntsman School of Business at Riley's alma mater, Utah State University. Just updating you on some of the other games tonight. Lehigh leads Maple Mountain 21-6. Salem Hills shutting out Granger 27-0. Lone Peak shutting out Crimson Cliffs 17-0. Desert Hills blowing out Hillcrest 40-0. Olympus 49-0 over Cedar Valley. Timbview up 14-3 on Layton at the half. Tooele leads Union 7-0 at the half. Timpanogos all over Juan Diego 31-0. Tafuna, American Samoa 20, East 0. Don't get a lot of teams from American Samoa in these parts, right? Fremont leads Weber 21-3. Juab and Delta are tied at 14 at the half. American Fork leads Pleasant Grove 15-9 at the half.
Returning for Bountiful, number 25.
High school scores across the state.
Yep.
A lot of games last night.
Cedar made it 14 straight wins. It beat Wasatch 29-19. That was a good game. A lot of big plays in that game. Wasatch kicked a 55-yard field goal to open the scoring. First points of the year in the state. All right, we're ready to get going with the Skin Science kickoff here to start the third quarter. And again, confusion, and two players bang into each other. Brooks goes down at the 1-yard line, and that is not the way Bountiful wanted to start the third quarter.
I think they gave him a touchback.
They did. He hit the goal line, and it's a touchback. Woo! Take it.
Yeah, you'll take
Don't ask any questions.
You'll take it, especially if you're Bountiful right now.
That is the second time we've seen them crash into each other. It's not clear who's taking the kickoff.
Yeah, there's been some confusion as far as who's supposed to catch the ball. Bountiful will see what sort of adjustments they made at halftime.
And there is a run right up the middle, and nice yardage on first down right there. Malmrose keeps it himself.
Gets 5 yards. Well, 4 yards. 2nd and 6, you can work with that as an offense coordinator.
Malmrose is going to throw to the near side, complete, and a good open field tackle immediately right there at the 20-yard line. Logan Gregory, who had a really nice pick to kill a Bountiful drive in the red zone with a good tackle right there.
He's had a heck of a ball game.
He really has.
Playing cornerback for Herriman. He plays in there in what we call a read quarters defense, meaning that the safeties are reading what the first and the second receiver do, and then they kind of lock up man from there. And boy, down here at this left corner spot, he's just dominated tonight.
Malmrose looking, throws, and that was an awkward arm angle there as the pocket collapsed, and he misses the open receiver, although it would have been short of the first down. Max Feller was open. I don't think he could have made it to the first down marker.
Well, not what Bountiful was hoping to do coming out in this second half. Again, that defensive line, you can see him on replay here. Just, wow, Kemper Castro just blowing up the left tackle and putting pressure on the quarterback there.
And back to return for the Mustangs, number 9, Logan Gregory.
So Bountiful will punt it away. Castleberry into the wind, fair caught at the 48-yard line.
You really got to compliment Castleberry. He's done a really nice job punting into the wind tonight. He's kept it low, giving his team a chance to flip the field a little bit. That's about as good a punt as you can hit from deep in your own territory, trying to get the ball out into the wind.
And Herriman will go to work now, 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line. See if they can extend the lead. Nothing fancy. Give it to Felipe and let him run right up the middle, just a couple of yards.
Felipe on the carry.
Well, and if, with the exception of the fumble early in the game, Felipe has just been phenomenal, grinding out yards, following his big lineman up front, getting positive gains every time he touches the ball. And really, the play that he fumbled on, he had like a 21-yard run or something like that. Just needed to protect the football as he was getting upfield.
2nd and 8, just short of midfield for Herriman. Felipe again bounces off a couple tacklers, keeps his feet, pulls out. Oh, and his teammate Karen bails him out right there. 2nd fumble of the night for Felipe, but this time they recover it. Hayes Priest diving on the ball, and that is a 1st down for Herriman.
I love the way he runs the football. I think Coach Rickards will have him carrying the football around school all next week. But he can do some damage on the ground. That forward lean is pretty impressive when he has the football in his hands.
First and 10. They're going to throw it to the near sideline and complete. Hayes Priest, who just recovered the fumble with the catch, steps out of bounds, 5-yard gain. They'll mark it at the 36. 2nd and 5 for Herriman.
By number 25, Braden Bucha. Gain of 5 on the play. 2nd down and 5.
Herriman, we'll see what they run out of this trips formation.
Quarterback draw. And they've got the 1st down inside the 30 down to the 29. A 7-yard gain for Bryson Sweeney, using that 6'3", 215-pound frame.
But as big as he is, he got tackled pretty hard there. You never like it as a quarterback when the tackle actually like drives you into the ground. It's not the first hit that gets you, it's the second one.
I was about to say, you can look and say a quarterback carried the ball 8 times and got hit 8 times, but if you run out of bounds, you don't get hit. If you score a touchdown untouched, you don't get hit. But sometimes you get hit once by a defender, a second defender hits you and they drive you to the ground, you might get hit 3 times on a play.
Yeah.
You got to minimize those hits. Bountiful's defensive line hanging in there, Riley.
Yeah, hanging in there. They're mixing up the defensive fronts, giving different looks. Look, Herriman is actually, they run a lot of spread formations, but this is a power team. They're running counter, they're running power, they're running quarterback draw, quarterback lead. There's a lot of power in these plays that they're running. So don't let them fool you into thinking that they're going to throw the ball 50 times. This is a team that can run the football.
Sweeney hit as he throws, and he had an open man just a little behind him, Riley. That was very close to being a very big play, but the pressure on the quarterback breaks it up. Manutia and Ami Vunapola were in there putting pressure on Sweeney.
Great pressure on Sweeney. That's a play, though, that when you're coaching quarterbacks, you want them to be able to step into that and make that throw, because if you can make this throw, I mean, there's nothing but green grass out there for them.
All right, 3rd down and 10 for Herriman. Sweeney looked to the near side before the snap. He'll throw to the near side, complete, out of bounds at the 22. That's short of the 1st down. It's a nice gain. Hayes Priest gets most of that yardage, but it is going to bring up 4th down. Wow, they're marking to the 23. I thought he was down to the 22, so this is 4th and 3.5.
I like the way Hayes Priest plays. That's a big, tall, strong receiver. Crisp routes, nice hands in traffic. He's got a defender on his back right there. Mason Tidwell with great coverage, and he still makes the catch.
Sweeney, all arm out to the far side, a little overthrown, incomplete. Good coverage over on the far side right there. Will Smoot closing, and on downs, Herriman will turn it over. Bountiful hanging in there. They'll get another chance to get on the board here and tighten this game up a little bit.
Let's not fool ourselves here. Bountiful's defense, probably the last 5 possessions, is doing a really, really good job. If Bountiful's offense can pick this up at all, I think Coach Tidwell has found a little bit of rhythm in his defensive play calling. Again, they're bending, not breaking, kind of like Herriman does, but They're getting off the field.
For a stretch there, it didn't look like they could.
Right.
They gave up a fumble, saved them on one drive, and then
the long touchdown.
Then 3 out of the next 4 straight to the end zone. There's the ball over the far side, complete out to the 30-yard line. A nice 7-yard gain on first down.
Malmrose's pass is complete to number 22. Lekipa Satuala, brought down by number 23.
Lekipa Satuala with the catch there for 7 yards on first down as he and Malmrose connect.
Second down and 3. Ball on the 30-yard
Bountiful
line.
Athletics has benefited from a few different Satualas.
Yes. And he's a BYU commit. He has a brother that it turns out he's pretty good.
Thanks, Captain Obvious. Malmrose is going to throw that screen pass. They hit on this for a big play in the first half. Across the 40, first down out to the 46-yard line.
Malmrose's pass is complete to number 21, Carter Brooks.
Carter Brooks with a nice gain.
Tell you what, Carter Brooks knows what to do with the ball when he's in the open field. This is an exciting little football player. Set up the screen.
First down and 10.
He gets downfield.
Good running. Run through arm tackles.
Just great running.
Finding just a little sliver of daylight. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Bountiful trying to get on the board. First and 10. Malmrose looks right, looks back to the left, and goes down.
Guess who? Kemper Castro.
He is having a game. That is why he was our Trucordia player to watch.
Boy, you know, the left tackle didn't just give that to him. He made him work for it.
Actually, when the quarterback stepped up in the pocket, that gave Castro a better angle.
It did.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Relentless, got to stay with it. And he did. Second and 14. Malmrose steps up again, hits, and almost broke free, but they drag him down.
Guess
Another
who?
sack.
Kemper Castro.
And with a second sack in a row, it's Kemper Castro.
2 passes, 2 sacks. Kemper Castro. Boy, he is just a really, really physical athlete. He got double teamed right there, slipped through the double team, tackled a really athletic Malmrose. Just like Coach Rickard said, he is next level this year.
And I hope he looks good at the next level next year when he's at San Diego State. See you at Snapdragon. Malmrose going to roll away from Castro this time. Gets outside the contain across the 40 to the 45. Down he goes. Got the sack yardage back, but it's going to bring up 4th and 10.
So I didn't hear that. You're telling me Castro is going to San Diego State? That's not going to last.
It may not. He might be too good and go in the transfer portal.
I talked to him before the game, and I said, just do me a favor and don't give DJ, that kind of happiness. He does not get that kind of happiness.
Hey, San Diego State had an excellent defense last year, and the last year in the Mountain West before they go into the Pac-12. Casper gets ready to punt it
I
away
have
again.
nothing against San Diego State except for maybe you.
And they got raided. Texas A&M took a player. Nebraska took 2 players. They sent, I think, 5 players to NFL camps. So, all right, we'll take a break right here. 4:38 to go in the third. Herriman with the ball up 19-0. Herriman on first down, and they got a fumble, and we've got a flag, 2 flags down. Who's got the ball? That was another big running play for Herriman, followed by yet another fumble. And then multiple flags at the end of the play. What'd you make of that, Riley?
Well, it's just a fantastic run. And then at the very end, the ball comes out. I don't know what the penalty is going to be. Usually I have a pretty good idea.
Face mask, maybe a hit to the head.
Maybe a helmet to helmet.
Yeah. Got a player down behind the play. And they got the referees huddling, trying to sort this out. Seems a little more confusing than it ought to be, Riley.
Yeah.
Waiting for the call here. Personal foul. Personal foul, helmet to helmet against the offense? Don't see that every day.
Well, I tell you what, as an offensive coordinator, I cannot stand that call. I know it's a call, but it never gets called. Like it's a legal penalty. Like they're supposed to. It never gets called, and it always gets called at the most inopportune time, right? And the times that you think that it should be called, it's not.
I could join you in complaining about refereeing, but you know how much good that does?
Not any.
No.
It doesn't do me any good either. Right?
Yeah.
Somehow it might be cathartic, as long as I'm not ruminating on it.
All right, so got the first down, recovered the fumble, but the penalty moves it back to the 31 where it'll be 1st and 10 for Herriman. And they will run it behind the right side of the line. Short gain, 3, maybe 4 yards there.
Run by number 20, Max Stevens.
Max Stevens with the short gain.
In the first half, Max Stevens ran the ball, came off the field limping a little bit, and I'm glad to see him back in making some runs offensively.
4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Herriman up 19-0. It seems so easy for them there in stretch in the first half, but the offense is really bogged down here. Throw to the near side, and that's just a drop right there. Hayes Priest has made some good catches. May have, I don't know, check the helmet here, Riley. Did the helmet turn, and did he look upfield?
I don't know. This is where I'd like to keep things light with my receivers a little bit back when I was playing.
Yeah, okay.
I'd say something along the lines of like, hey, is that a bad spot? Just try and get him to smile a little bit because, I mean, look, you're up 19-0 right now.
Yeah.
You're going to need him the rest of the year.
And he already knows. What are you going to tell him?
Right.
What are you going to tell him? He doesn't know.
Right.
They go right back to him, but it's underthrown. Sweeney hit as he throws. Good pressure there. Bountiful only sent 3 that time, but they got home.
Bountiful has some stocky, powerful little players that are getting to the quarterback. Boy, and he just trucked.
Yeah.
That
They showed 5, and then you see the guys peel back. That's a little confusing for O-line there, trying to figure out who you have to block, and they got some good pressure out of it. So Herriman will punt it away. The win behind that one. Oh, and a great hop inside the 20, inside the 10. It rolls dead at the 8-yard line. And Bountiful will take over there, trailing 19-0 in the third quarter. 3:26 left in the quarter. Stay with us here on KSL Sports and the KSL Sports app.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun, you worked hard, so your family could have the things they want. Everything was going great, until one night when you were hit by a drunk driver. Now you're out of work, bills are piling up, and you're worried about your family. As Utah's original personal injury law firm, our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Run by number 21, Carter Brooks. Brought down by number
On first
50.
down, Bountiful runs it straight ahead. First and 10 at their own 8. Carter Brooks pushes out across the 10 out to the 12-yard line. Brings up a 2nd and 6 for Bountiful.
You know, early in the game, Bountiful was able to kind of take advantage of that middle run. Herriman's adjusted defensively, and it's just a lot harder to get yardage than it was in the first half.
Low snap. Malmrose has it. Now he steps up. He's got a little space. Throws it over the middle. We got a flag. Decent chance as long as he held the ball that that's going to be a hold.
Yeah, that feels...
Might rather have the down there because half the distance to the goal, it's only going to be a four-yard penalty, I would think.
Although head coaches love field position.
That they do. Defensive coordinators love safeties.
Right.
Defending on that last play was number 22, Sebastian Alfonso.
Again, a long huddle to sort this out. And now...
Illegal man downfield.
Oh, it's a legal man downfield, but still declined.
And holding on Bountiful.
So that... Oh, there's the hold.
The holding penalty is accepted.
So decline the illegal man downfield, accept the holding penalty. 2 flags for 2 different fouls. They're going to back him up to the 6-yard line.
To the goal.
And that'll bring up 2nd and 12.
2nd down and 12.
This is where you don't want to get too fancy with your play calling, but it's also a place where defense can fall asleep thinking they're going to get a safety going after a, sometimes you can get an out and up, or you can get some sort of big play offensively.
They're going to run it. And Brooks across the 10, can't stay on his feet, down at the 15-yard line.
Number 21, Carter Brooks.
But he's going to make it 3rd and manageable here, 3rd and 4.
I love the way this Brooks kid plays, man. He is a hard runner. He's a shifty runner. He knows what to do with the ball when he's in open field. Feels like every time he has the football, he's making some sort of positive yardage.
Big play for Bountiful here, 3rd and 4, chance to extend the drive. Fake it to Brooks, roll out, throw it to the far side. They've got the first down at the 20, the 25. Tackle in the open field there, but that play well designed.
Malmrose's pass is complete.
And they pick up the first down.
Well, a good job by Bountiful getting out from behind the sticks there. They had a couple penalties. They were 2nd and 12. They were able to get a first down.
Max Feller with the first down catch moves the sticks for Bountiful.
Bountiful doing a good job right now of just finding some creases in this defense. And if they can put together a drive here, man, they just need a little bit of confidence offensively.
Malmrose looking left, looking, rolling, and forced out of bounds for a loss of about 5 yards.
Now, I get a little bit frustrated as an offense coordinator when I'm trying to throw a screen pass and it's not open. You really just have to burn it at the feet of your receiver so that the ball gets back to the line of scrimmage. Again, Malmrose is a great athlete. He's trying to make a play here.
But how do you throw it away?
But you got to throw that one away.
2nd down and 14 from the 23-yard line.
2nd and 14 at the 23. Malmrose rolling, throwing. Intended for Max Feller. No chance for Feller to pull that in, and it's going to be 3rd and 14. I like the play action and roll right. I think asking, you watch NFL games, they talk about how hard it is to throw across your body, and then you ask high school kids to do it. And the other advantage here is Castro's lined up on the far side.
Right.
So roll away from him.
Right.
And give yourself a chance.
Get yourself on the move a little bit.
Malmrose seems comfortable on the move.
He does. It's always nicer when you get a quarterback roll to the right, but sometimes you just have to do it. You have
3rd and 14, and down he goes.
Sack number 3.
Castro's having a third quarter, huh?
Yes, sir.
Another sack for number 4, Kemper Castro.
Boy, and you can just see, you can see the power. You can see that he is very polished with his hands. He had really violent hands right there. Kind of chopped those hands down, got to the quarterback. You can see why college scouts really love this football player.
Jake Castleberry to punt it away again, and the wind is going to hold that up. It lands at the 30, good hop across the 35, and it'll die right there. And Herriman is going to have a short field when we return. They've got the ball at a 19-0 lead.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
Welcome back to Herriman High. The Mustangs with a short field. They led 19-0 at the half. They're up 19-0 with 19 seconds left in the third period. And they're going to run it straight ahead. No messing around.
Felipe.
Give it to Felipe, and he'll grind out 3 yards on first down.
Well, and Felipe back in there. Maybe they're trying to see if they can't get a backbreaker on the offense that kind of makes this game feel out of hand.
That brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with the fourth quarter next on KSLSports.com and the KSL Sports app.
Hi, I'm Mila. This is my story. I learn anywhere with Utah Online School. I live in Utah, and sometimes I live in Washington, D.C. I go to museums, monuments, and learn history. They are my classroom.
Utah Online School surrounds students with a team that helps them strive, grow, and compete at their highest level.
I can learn anywhere.
Utah Online School, built for focus, powered by support. Visit utahonline.org today.
Why did I choose Huntsman? To get real experience, real support, and a career focus from day one. Instead of regular classes on Fridays, we dive into workshops, build our network, and grow together. At the Huntsman School, we forge lifelong friendships, support each other through challenges, and celebrate our wins. Here, students graduate with experience and jobs waiting. We dare mighty things together. That's the Huntsman difference. Learn more at huntsman.usu.edu.
Welcome back to Herriman High for the start of the fourth quarter. Mustangs lead 19-0. Scoreless third quarter, but the Mustangs with a chance here to score opening the fourth quarter. They've got a 2nd and 7. The Bountiful 32. Felipe down to the 30, only a 2-yard gain.
Felipe on the carry.
Telling you, it's tough sledding in this half. Bountiful has made some adjustments. They are not gashing this defense like they did at the first of the game.
Seemed like he had a lot of 10 and 12-yard runs early, and obviously he had the 51-yard touchdown run for the game's first points. 3rd and 5 now at the 30 after a 2-yard gain for Felipe. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. That is a loss of 2.
Depending on what your field goal kicker can do.
Into the wind, it'd be a 50-yarder, Riley.
Right, I think you have to go here or punt. Coaches don't really like to punt here.
They do not. You don't gain that much yardage. I mean, a touchback, it might only be a 13-yard punt.
Right.
And your defense has been good enough. Go for it. I mean, to your point, a 4-score lead here pretty much ends the game with 10:45 to go. Sweeney looking to the far side. Gonna throw and overthrown down at the 5-yard line. And Bountiful's defense has held again.
And I like the mix-up there by Coach Tidwell. He made it look like they were going to go bump and run, and then they backed out of it. They thought they were going to get an easy throw down the sideline, and they had already backed out of it, so that cornerback was running deep with it. You know, Sweeney has a great arm. He has a great future. There will still be some things for him to learn when he watches film tomorrow morning.
For Bountiful, how about a little success? Even if you don't win the game at this point, you're playing not just a 5A school traveling to play a 6A team, but you're playing one of the better 6A teams.
Right.
If this is a team that ends up in a quarterfinal game or a semifinal game, you're not going to be that surprised. You're not playing the bottom of 6A here.
Nope.
They got a lot of size. Malmrose keeps it. Short gain, gets across the line of scrimmage, picks up a couple.
He's been very tough tonight. He's taken a lot of hits.
Gain of 2 for Malmrose.
You can tell he's a competitor. He's doing the best he can. His defense for Herriman. Really, both defenses right now are just playing great defense.
You look at the size that Herriman has on both sides of the ball. And if the Bountiful defense can do this against Herriman's offense, that'll be really good in 5A
I agree.
play.
I think Bountiful has some size.
Malmrose is going deep down the sideline,
What
and a
catch.
great catch.
Mason Tidwell.
Fantastic catch by Tidwell. First down, flip the field inside the 40.
Boy, you talk about, high pointing the ball over the top of someone, competitor. This guy plays all over the field. There's a safety coming across real hard to cover this too.
It's a 28-yard gain.
Takes some onions to catch that ball sometimes.
Thank you, Bill Raftery.
Onions! That was a sweet catch, man.
It really was.
It was a good ball too.
Malmrose looking. He's going to push it downfield again.
Yes.
Complete inside the 20 to the 10.
Okay.
Touchdown, Bountiful.
Okay,
Max
Malmrose. Okay, Malmrose.
2 big pass plays in a row, and Bountiful is on the board.
You know, one of the things that I think is really interesting about the wide receiver position, that catch by Mason Tidwell is like a dunk in basketball. It kind of lifts the spirit of a team. Now Malmrose steps up, and really he's been stepping up all game and missing some of those throws. Now he throws one on the money. Now you have a chance to be in this game 19-7. This is the type of confidence that you're looking for as a 5A team playing at 6A. And it's a 6A team that isn't bad, just like you were talking about.
The kick is good. It's 19-7. Bountiful with a little bit of life with 9:32 to go. Stay with us.
Come on over here, get closer. Let me show you these trailers we got. Big dump, small dump, get the gooseneck. Loaded up with an ATV trailer. Flatbed, aluminum. Tilt trailers, come check out these trailers.
Welcome back to Herriman High School. Bountiful needed 3 quarters to warm up. Early 4th quarter, bang, bang. 2 big pass plays. They go 68 yards in 2 plays and get the touchdown.
Tell you what, Malmrose been taking hits all night. And my day job is mental performance, sports psychology. You really like the mental toughness that Malmrose is showing here, where things haven't been perfect. He's had a couple interceptions. He's taken a lot of hits. But, man, 2 throws, staying in the game, still trying to make plays with his feet. I'm impressed with this young man from Bountiful.
Time for the Skin Science kickoff. And Bountiful with the wind at their back sends it to the 1 yard line, so we'll have a return. And Herriman will take over about the 23-yard line. Gregory with the return.
You know, back to that catch by Mason Tidwell. It's funny. You know, I do some quarterback trainings on the side. He's a junkyard dog. Mason is one of those guys that, man, he just knows every quarterback in the state. So these guys come and work out, and some of these guys are looking for guys to throw to. I feel like Mason Tidwell was more consistent than some of the quarterbacks this summer doing quarterback trainings. He's out there, and he'll catch from anyone. He'll go catch the ball anywhere, and, you know, it paid off on that last drive.
First and 10 for Herriman. If nothing else, shorten the game. Just keep pounding and pushing the pile for a first down. And there's one of those elusive 12-yard gains we haven't seen in a while. Felipe keeps those legs going, and the O-line comes up and pushes the pile. They go right back to Felipe, and he goes right up the middle for 5 more.
He reminds me, so a while ago, I want to say 2004, 2005, you're talking about Stanley Havili, Matt Asiata. He's got that forward lean, that powerful run. This is a really, really fun running back to watch.
The ticker brought to you by Huntsman School of Business at Utah State. Riley nods in his approval at all Aggie sponsorships.
Yes, sir. True-blooded.
8:35 to go in the game. They're going to keep it on the ground. Felipe has another first down out across the 45 to the 47-yard line. That is 3 straight carries and 24 yards for Felipe, who will now get a breather.
Well, it looks like this Herriman team is woken up a little bit with the touchdown by Bountiful. This is a much better drive than what they've had for the last 2 quarters.
Little sense of urgency after Bountiful gets the touchdown. Bountiful defense bringing a run blitz with Felipe off the field, but a good run, good cut there out across midfield.
Carry by number 20.
A great run. Max Stevens.
We've seen him get a few carries tonight as they rotate Felipe in and out, and he's done well with his chances here.
Well, you can see the athleticism. You can see his ability to read the blocks. You can see that he's well put together.
He's a junior, and Felipe is a senior, so get some carries this year and then step into a bigger role next year. They go right back to him. Takes a big hit, stays on his feet, falls forward for another yard. It's going to be 3rd and 5 at the 49.
This is the fun part of high school football. So it's 19-7. It's 3rd and 5. You've put a little pressure on Herriman. If they don't get this first down right here, you start to feel a little bit of pressure in the air against Herriman and a little bit of confidence for Bountiful. So this is a big 3rd down right here.
I'd put Felipe in as a decoy and run the QB run. Pull the ball on the handoff. They're going to sell out. Felipe is not in, though. They're going to hand it off straight ahead, and they are going to get close to that first down. It's going to be 4th and 1 at the 45. And now a flag comes down. It was on the near side.
And this is going to be a big deal because
away from everything.
If they spot this short of the first down, and then it's a 15-yard penalty, it's a huge
It's
huge
big either way.
deal.
It's either 1st and 10, which is huge, or it's 4th and 16, which is huge. It's not going to be 4th and 1, right?
No,
unless it's offsetting.
Well, but the 1st and 10, like if he got the first down and then they get the penalty, it'd be 1st and 10, but it's back 15 yards, but it's 1st and 10.
Right, but it'd be 4th and 16.
Where this could be 4th and 16.
Penalty is against Herriman. Personal foul against the Mustangs, so 4th and 1 becomes 4th and 16, and the punt team is out on the field.
So like I said, 6 minutes left in the game. Bountiful's got a little bit of confidence.
Is there a big special teams play in this?
They've overloaded that right side of the line.
The punt is away. It is high and it is short. Lands at the 43, takes a good hop for Herriman inside the 35. and down there, and Bountiful will take over. Can they make it a one-score game? 6:31 to go in the fourth quarter. Stay with us.
Are we there yet?
I know. Nice.
You got this blue truck.
Can you wear this?
Continue on I-84 East for 250 miles.
On the car, everything is looking great. Tires, brakes, and everything check out fantastic. Perfect.
Howdy, partner.
Whoa!
More popcorn?
Thanks so much.
19-7. Herriman with the lead. Bountiful with the ball. The snap, dropped, scooped up by Melrose. That's a dead ball.
Why did they blow the whistle?
His knee didn't hit the ground. Can you not advance a fumble in high school football?
What?
You used to not be able to advance it in college football. They changed that rule about 20 years ago.
I think he blew the whistle and said his knee was down.
Oh.
I don't think it was.
I don't think it was either. You're right. That's what the complaint is on the sideline. Why'd you blow the whistle? His knee was not down. He could have
That should
advanced
have been
it.
an inadvertent whistle.
Yeah. Well, now it is.
Wow, dang it. The referee is not taking any guff right now from the Bountiful coach, but I do think that was...
You think the Bountiful coach is right?
I do.
Yeah. Clock running, 6:15 to go. Bountiful's going to run it, and there's not much there, and that's going to keep the clock moving under 6 minutes.
If you're the Bountiful staff, you're a little bit heartbroken right there because the guy had picked up the fumble and he was running down the field and he was still running when the whistle blew.
There was going to be a solid gain out of that.
Yeah. So instead of maybe 2nd and 5,
yeah,
you're in 2nd and 13, 2nd and 16.
3rd and 12 now for Bountiful, and at this point in the game, I think the offense is looking at 4 downs. They're going to throw it deep. A little underthrown, and that'll bring out the flag as there was contact. Defensive back never turned around and found the ball.
I'm just going to tell you right now, that was a senior veteran move by Mason Tidwell to draw that penalty. He got ahead of the guy. He saw that the ball was going to be short. He slowed down into the defender and drew this penalty. Watch this.
Tidwell pulls up.
It's just a savvy veteran play by a wide receiver there.
Kyler Holverson. It's not a spot foul in high school, though. It is a first down for Bountiful. Gets him out of 3rd and long. Gets the ball out to the 47.
That's a big play. That is a savvy play.
It's a spot foul in college and pro. Do you like that? You like the spot foul, or you like the?
I kind of like the 15-yard penalty. When I was in college, it was 15 yards. It's now a spot foul in college, and it's.
Oh, a throw over the middle, almost intercepted. Chance to kill the drive right there.
Boy, it felt like his receiver fell down, and that it surprised the defender that it was going right to him.
Yeah, definitely not expecting it. Frustration right there for Noah Fangaloa. 2nd and 10 at the 47. Oh, finds a little seam, gets a completion.
So now you can do the hitch and pitch that you were talking about.
You remember that. I like that, Riley.
I will say this, back in my offense coordinator days at Alta, I did throw a hitch and pitch on the 2nd play of the game against Skyridge that went for like a 65-yard touchdown to Josh Davis, one of the greatest high school players I've ever seen.
That's good. Didn't he go to Weber State?
He did.
Yep.
Freshman of the year. Yep. One of the all-time leading rushers at Weber State University.
Will Smoot with that catch on 2nd down. It's 3rd and 3. And Melrose is dropped back at the 48-yard line. I just don't think there's much of an opportunity to run around Herriman. You got to find a seam and just get upfield.
I think you're right.
Get what you can.
Boy, and you know, Kemper Castro again just causing problems on the defensive side of the football.
All right, 4th and 5 for Bountiful as they try to extend the game here. 4:11 to go. The clock is moving.
We talked earlier how big that 3rd and 5 was. This 4th and 5 is about as big as it gets for Brighton.
For Bountiful.
Excuse me, Bountiful.
Malmrose stepping up. Malmrose throwing it down the field.
Got him.
Complete first down inside the 20. They're in the red zone.
Guess
Tidwell again.
Wow. The junkyard dog. Great throw. Boy, Malmrose has made some nice throws in this 4th quarter on the run. Mason Tidwell shields the defender.
That's a 30-yard gain.
Savvy receiver. Fun to watch this guy.
3:45 to go, and the clock moving. Malmrose will swing the ball out in the flat. And a short gain there for Carter Brooks.
See, I liked that one because he looked downfield, and got to his check down early. You can see 3 and a hitch, get to my dump down. Brooks is good in open field. Man, I'll take 6 yards on first down any day of the week, twice on Sundays, however you want to call it.
Clock at 3:10. They have not been able to stop it. They need to get it in the end zone if they have time for an onside kick and get the ball back. Malmrose stepping up, drops it off. He's got a few more yards down to the 5, and that's a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for Bountiful.
Pass is caught by number 10, Cale Larson.
Now the clock's your enemy a little bit.
Logan Gregory.
2:52 and counting.
You do have 3 timeouts. You're probably going to have to burn them defensively.
Yep. I don't think get in the end zone here before 2 minutes. It leaves them a little bit of time.
Right.
Ooh, they're in a jumbo formation right here.
Were.
They're going to run it right at him inside the 5.
Okay, coach, get the play called. Let's go.
And now we got a whistle, and now got a timeout for an injured player. We have a Herriman player down on the field. While they attend to him, we'll take a break. Stay with us. Herriman leading Bountiful 19-7, but Bountiful with 2nd and goal. Back at Herriman, I was mistaken. That was not a Herriman player, but in the shadows I thought it was. It was Ami Vunapola.
2nd and goal from the 3-yard line.
And he stopped the clock for his team briefly. 2:15 to go.
Jumbo
They're going to
again.
run it again. And
He's
into
in.
the end zone. Touchdown, Bountiful.
Wow. And just like you said, 2:09 to go in the half. Gives them a little bit of time.
Touchdown by number 3.
You know, I talked earlier about talking to this team about not giving up and finding a way to compete in this game.
Well, they've done that.
Right.
Right.
Like, this is a game you can really build on if you're Bountiful.
Madden Parks finds that seam straight upfield into the end zone, and it's 19-13. PAT coming.
Madden Parks.
2:09 to go in the 4th quarter as Viewmont is making this interesting late. Parker Hoffman's point after. Sneaks through. So 19-14. The missed 2-point conversion. The deflected extra point that hit the crossbar looming large now. We're back in a moment. Stay with us.
Oh, hold up, sweetie. Hospital bills from the accident piled up and insurance company just won't pay for it. Bike's gotta go.
After a car wreck, the insurance company wants you to settle fast for less than you deserve. Don't let them.
Before you talk to the insurance company, talk to us.
Craig Swap and Associates fights to make sure you don't leave money on the table. One call, that's all.
801-444-4444.
There's no.
Welcome back to Herriman High. Herriman clearly expecting an onside kick here for the Skin Science kickoff.
I don't think you do that. I think you kick this as deep as you can. You got the wind at your back.
And they are kicking it deep. They'll send it into the end zone for a touchback.
No time runs off the clock.
Play for field position here. Your odds of recovering an onside kick, not good.
You got 3 timeouts. Your defense has been playing well.
19-14, 2:09 to go. Now this is where it really comes down to it.
Yeah.
There was a long stretch in the first half where Herriman ran the ball well, and if they run the ball that well now, they're going to run out the clock and win the game.
Right.
But there was a long stretch in the third quarter where they could not pick up more than about 3 yards per carry. Sometimes they didn't even get that. And we've seen a bunch of run blitzes also that have really helped Bountiful jam things up.
It's the battle of wills right here. Counter.
First down, right up the middle.
Not a ton of yards.
Where are they going to get
It's only
the spot
3,
here?
maybe 2. 2nd and 8.
Yep. A little more than 2 yards, but yeah. A long 7, a short 8, whichever you prefer.
They didn't call a timeout.
They did not. Felipe, they might want to save one and then use 2, right?
If I'm the coach, I'm using this clock up as long as I can.
Yeah. 1:35 to go in the game. They can't see a play clock. They got to watch the umpire. Straight ahead, Felipe out across the 25-yard line.
So now they use their timeout. So
now they use it.
A little bit of gamesmanship. They decided to save a timeout. If they stop them here, they call timeout.
Big third down when we come back. 3rd and 3 for Herriman as they try to run out the clock, leading 19-14 with 1:26 to play.
Yes, this was the best angle.
Life can get a little messy.
No way. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Best day ever.
Some taps create chaos.
No.
Tap Spend gives you 1% cash back when you spend and 2.75% APY when you don't. Tap responsibly. Visit tapbank.com.
All right, Riley, what is the call? Big play, 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Herriman up 19-14. Herriman has the ball, 3rd and 3, trying to run out the clock. They need to get to the 30.
Give it to Felipe. Run behind Kemper Castro. Get yourself a first down.
First down, big hole. Felipe off to the races across midfield for the touchdown to ice the game. 74 yards to put it away for Herriman.
73-yard touchdown for the Mustangs.
Boy, they drew it up. They ran power to the right. Hat on a hat. Every single player accounted for. And I'll tell you what, he knows what to do when he gets to the open field. This guy is going to have an enormous football year for Herriman. This is a good football team, and that is a great running back. He is fun to watch.
That's an unofficial 234 yards on the night for Felipe.
They have just announced that Felipe now has 234 yards rushing.
That's kind of a fun way to start out the season, isn't it?
Crowd
I mean, he might be among the state leaders in rushing after this game.
He might be among the state leaders. Maybe. Right. There is a possibility. But somehow.
You know, it's kind of hard in high school because you don't always have those stats in real time. When I was coaching Josh Davis at Alta High School, I think he had 341 yards rushing in a game. And I knew it was a lot, but I kept trying to ask, like, what's the record? Like, what you know, nobody really knew. And then we found out he was like 25 yards away. I should have given it to him 3 more times, got him the state record for one game, right?
All right, 25-14. They're going to go for 2 here. And Sweeney gets hit, and Sweeney's going down. So it's still a 2-score game. They were trying to get it to 13 points. And that will fail. I guess they can't argue with the math, but Bountiful fully committed, and they stopped that. All right, we'll be back in a moment. Stay with us.
When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces.
So tell me what happened.
You just came in and sideswiped me, bro.
I got hit by a drunk driver.
And it hurts worse than that time that I was dropped. Tailgate. Who would have thought?
I guess you can say we've seen everything. And I mean everything.
Juliet would never use these.
Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
You never know how
Welcome back to Herriman High. Felipe's 74-yard touchdown run puts Herriman in front 25-14 with 1:14 to play in the game.
You know, that really has sealed the game, but you got to really admire the fight from Bountiful, the no-quit attitude. This Bountiful team is a team that can play.
We got a flag down behind the play as returns out to the 35-yard line on the Skin Science kickoff, but now we got to see what the flag is about. It was, I think, it went down on the return. Probably a block in the back in that area of the field, but we'll find out.
I don't know what the percentage is of penalties on kickoff returns, but it is so frustrating in high school to watch kickoff returns. I feel like there's a penalty on almost every kickoff.
It is a block in the back against Bountiful. So they will not be getting the ball at 35. From the spot of the foul, that's going to back them up here on our Skin Science kickoff. Was exactly what Herriman wanted. Malmrose is going to throw. No, he's not. He's going to pull it down. He's going to run across the 15, the 20, and he has the ball punched out. And Herriman has it. And now they can come out and kneel down and run out the clock. 56 seconds to go. One more turnover for the Herriman defense. They come up big again.
Well, and Herriman showing why they're going to be a force and a team to contend with in 6A. I love the competitive fire and spirit of Malmrose. He's played tough all night. He's really had some gutsy throws and some gutsy plays. Couple of turnovers. You know, it's always hard to win a game when you turn the ball over more than the other team. It's just the numbers are always stacked against you if you don't take care of the football.
Ticker brought to you by the Huntsman School of Business at Utah State. And this one is going to be updated and go final here as Herriman can go into the victory formation here, or they could hand it off, which they will do, and they've got a seam, 20, 15, 10. Oh, and it's 1st and goal inside the 10-yard line.
Carried by number 20, Max Stevens.
Max Stevens continues a good night behind Felipe, who's got 234 yards with a nice run. And with 42 seconds left, they're going to snap the ball at least one more time. Maybe he'll get a touchdown.
And somewhere, somehow, I'd like to envision his mother smiling over this game tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ball spotted on the 9-yard line.
That's a heartbreaking story right there, losing his mom to breast cancer. And now they go into the victory formation. And they kneel down. And that'll run out the clock, Riley. And Herriman is going to win this game 25-14. They pick up a season opening victory. We will be back to wrap this up as Herriman gets the victory over Bountiful 25-14. We're back in a minute with a final word. Stay with us.
Best adventures might begin. Our closest friends can often come by surprise. Our favorite memories are shaped by the experiences we share. Our brightest moments happen when someone believes in us. See yourself in a brilliant future at Weber State.
Our final score tonight, Herriman with a 19-0 lead at the half, survives a late rally with one last big touchdown run by Felici Felipe, a 74-yarder to put this game away and win 25-14. Herriman now 1-0, goes to Stanberry and West Jordan the next 2 weeks. They are on the road back-to-back. And for Bountiful, after taking on one of the big dogs in 6A, they will go up and face a 6A team from Davis County and Farmington. Farmington's coming in for Bountiful's home opener next week, and then they'll go play Syracuse. So a couple of interesting games there. What do you think these two teams take into these next couple of games here in August?
I think both coaches in some ways are super happy that they've got the first game under the belt. Both teams can improve in a lot of different areas. Obviously, Herriman needs to be a little bit more consistent on the offensive side of the ball, in their run game and their pass game. There's some things that they can clean up. I think you probably feel pretty good defensively if you're Herriman, with the exception of a couple of touchdowns at the end of the game. And then, man, you got to feel pretty good about, making some adjustments defensively for Bountiful and being able to, kind of shut down this powerful offense. Now, obviously, 234 yards when you see it in the paper isn't going to feel like you played great defense. But I think anyone who was here realizes that Bountiful has a stingy defense, and they're doing some really good things. I think they've found out that Mason Tidwell is a weapon on both of the offensive and defensive side of the ball for Bountiful.
Tidwell with some really clutch catches down the field. He can really open things up underneath for other people.
Yeah, I think, and savvy. He even that play where he drew the offensive or the defensive pass interference was a savvy move to keep a drive alive. And so, good football players on both sides of the ball. I'm looking forward to watch Herriman and Bountiful for the rest of the year. It'll be fun for me to watch.
At the top of the show, we talked about a true quality of players to watch. Hudson Mamrose did a lot of work there for Bountiful. Under a lot of duress, the pass rush, especially Kemper Castro, the San Diego State commit, the star player for the defense. And also offensively, as a tight end, caught the touchdown pass for the second score in this game to put him up 12-0.
In the third quarter, he had 3 sacks alone. He was wreaking havoc all night long. He was really squishing the pocket on Hudson Malmrose, and I thought it caused a lot of problems that maybe didn't show up in the stat sheet.
So 25-14, our final score. That'll do it from here at Herriman High School. I'm David James for Riley Jensen and our photographer, Tino Psyche. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Next weekend, next Friday, you ready?
Yeah.
Skyline Olympus, Battle of the Rock.
Battle of the Rock, Skyline Olympus.
We'll have a couple games tomorrow from Snow College, a pair of high school football games that'll be available on KSLSports.com and the KSL Sports app tomorrow. 27 games on our KSLSports.com and KSL Sports app just this week. That's 54 teams. It's basically half the state.
It's amazing how much KSL is committed to the high school sports here. It's really fun to watch.
There'll be another couple dozen games coming up next week. We'll have games for you Thursday and Friday. Make sure you join us here on KSLSports.com and the KSL Sports app. That'll do it tonight. Our final score again. Herriman beats Bountiful 25-14. Thanks for joining us. Coming up on the KSL Sports app at 10:35, highlights from games all across the state. Sam Farnsworth and the crew back in the studios are ready to go to work. They'll have highlights on Channel 5 on the news at 10:15, but then much more at 10:35 on the app. So stay with us for that as well. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us.